The sports.
Excellent. Big star right there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All-Star Sports Resort. Here we are.
Ready to go out and check this resort out.
And that's exactly what we're going to do. Take a tour. Welcome to the Home Run Hotel at Disney's All-Star Sports Resort, one of the 5 themed areas where it feels like you're staying right on a baseball field. The giant scoreboards, turf-like outfield, and oversized bats make this section a dream for any sports fan. The entrances from the pool area are designed like dugouts, leading to elevators, ice, and vending. Super convenient after a long park day. And yes, those massive Coca-Cola cups on the ends of the buildings, they're actually the stairwells, complete with a straw. Only Disney would think of something so fun. We also noticed this pool area stayed quieter than others during our stay, which was a total win in my book. If you're looking to chill after a full park day, this is definitely a great spot. I have always been a baseball fan, so I am really glad that pixie dust got sprinkled on my reservation for this trip. To get to the main building from Home Run Hotel, you pass through the touchdown section. And yep, it's themed just like a football field. Each building has railings designed to look like a crowd in the stands, cheering you on as you walk through. Instead of those Coca-Cola cups, the stairwells here are massive, giant footballs. And the elevators are tucked inside of the giant football helmet right at midfield. Ice and vending are tucked in there too. There are goalposts on either end. And we've even seen kids out here playing football. So yep, if you're staying in the home run section, you're literally walking across the field to get breakfast. So game on. Once you've made your way across the football field, you'll spot the oversized chessboard, your unofficial sign that food is near. I've only played chess once in my life, so needless to say, we kept moving. As you approach the side entrance to the Endzone food court, you'll pass by Surf's Up. That's the section with the surfboards and beachy vibe. The surfboard bay pool, which is the main pool here at All-Star Sports. Spoiler alert, it is the most popular pool on the property, and you'll see why. But for now, we're headed for the food. As we walked past Grandstand Spirits, I considered grabbing a spiked drink, but then remembered I don't drink. Missed opportunity? Maybe, especially since my Celsius didn't come with the accidental vodka like the ones recalled. Figures, right? Welcome in to the Endzone food court, your classic cafeteria-style Disney dining. It's set up with ordering stations all along the back. And then there's plenty of open seating, which on our visit was surprisingly not very busy. I guess everyone else decided to rope drop the parks while we dropped into some air conditioning. And yes, there's always pizza. Who can resist pizza? There were families sprinkled throughout and some clusters of kids decked out in matching team shirts, which is quite appropriate. This is All-Star Sports. And of course there's that classic beverage station, but it doesn't have any Coke Zero, so moving on to y'all. It's a bakery. They have all kinds of baked goods, from cupcakes to cookie dough shaped like Mickey, to cookies, to just all kinds of pastries. And I'm not really a donut person, but that Mickey cinnamon roll, oh my goodness. And for my birthday this past year, I went to Storybook Dining. And if you haven't seen that video, you need to go back and watch that video. Because for my birthday, I got this amazing cake. That one, right there, that cake for my birthday. And they even have a vanilla version, and I cannot even tell you how good it was. The funny part is I'm going on and on about sweets, and I'm really not even a sweet eater. Ironic, right? Now there is a little hidden gem inside the cafeteria part called the market. It's like Disney's version of a convenience store, minus the convenience of Celsius, of course. But they did have a small stash of energy drinks, bottled juices, milk, water, and soda. You'll also find some grab-and-go snacks, sandwiches, salads, fruit cups, and those cereal containers that look like they belong in a hotel lobby. There's even a section of beer and wine, but we already discussed my expertise in that area. I would be better off to help you in this kids section right here with the kids' choices. But if you're not in the mood for a heavy meal, this is definitely where you want to go. And don't forget to grab your refillable mug, unlimited drinks at Disney resorts for 14 days, because hydration is cheaper than therapy. Wait, being at Disney is therapy. And right across from the Endzone food court is the Game Point Arcade, because nothing says post-lunch digestion like flashing lights and beeping machines. No quarters needed here, just a reloadable game card that doesn't ever expire, I am told. Tap, swipe, and suddenly you're a gamer. Or at least you could pretend to be one while somebody else shows you up in every single game. They have basketball toss that may or may not humble you, skee ball, racing games. There's also a cute little Disney themed photo booth if you're feeling photogenic or chaotic. Honestly, it's a great place to get out of the rain, cool off, or burn time, although that's priceless here. We just toured the Endzone food court and the Game Point Arcade. And now we're off to check out where buses come in and the front. Maybe a shop. Let's go see. The refurbishment gave us a mural of classic Disney character silhouettes playing sports. Mickey's got moves, Goofy's doing goofy things, and this whole vibe says welcome to the All-Star life. We used the My Disney Experience app for online check-in, which meant no front desk lines, just magic on demand. But as we swung through here, we checked out the digital billboard that tells you what the food hours are, what the park hours are, and it reminds you to use your early entry to the theme parks made available by staying on a Disney property or a Good Neighbor hotel, and definitely worth taking advantage of. Just off the main lobby is Sport, Goofy, Gifts, and Sundries. Sundries? I don't even know. But it's your go-to spot for all things Disney and all the things you swore you packed but didn't. And Goofy's being highlighted there as his little memorabilia of all the sports he's done. But it's got everything from Mickey ears and character plushies to resort branded tees and accessories you'll absolutely convince yourself are practical souvenirs. I'm pretty positive the shirt Brandy's looking at there is a practical souvenir. And Loungefly, I never owned one until recently, and I'm really liking them a lot. And I could find myself possibly, I don't know, maybe having a small addiction. But I digress. They're popcorn. Mickey pretzels on them. That is so cute. I was thinking Moana when I saw it.
I was too. So I walked up and was like, what's all over them?
They're probably for little kids. You're not a little kid anymore. Sorry for you. I mean.
Okay. Brandy just got my attention because of this.
It's a village toy.
My look at this. It's Clue Villain set. Probably gonna have to buy that. Brandy needs this pin. Okay, but first, honey.
And I love Winnie the Pooh.
And it's about food.
I love that too. Home is wherever there is honey.
Y'all, pin trading is a sport in and of itself. This store is like a mashup of a convenience store and a mini emporium, but with shorter lines and less chaos. And honestly, that alone makes it a win. So a little bit more playing with toys and acting like the kids that, well, we are. It's off to find the bus stop. All-Star Resorts uses Disney's complimentary bus transportation to take you anywhere on property. It's easy, sometimes it can be super busy, but it is efficient nonetheless. Back through Stadium Hall, and there's that huge star. And the directory letting you know where everything is. We had to make our way back to the Home Run Hotel for a few minutes to make a little change, which flips our script to the next day, literally. Welcome to the Home Run Hotel pool. We didn't get to see it very well, but this is a better view. This is where the baseball game's been rained out permanently. Goofy's on the pitcher's mound, mid-wind-up, probably aiming for a strike, but let's be real, he's more likely to hit a lifeguard. This pool is the hidden gem of all-star sports. Way less crowded, which means more space for you to splash, float, or just pretend you know something about baseball. And if you don't, no one cares. We walk down the backside of the building. You can see the Home Run Hotel over there, and then the Touchdown building, and all the buildings flow really well together. It's a very small area for this resort, and it's such a nice thing for the buildings to be so close together because after a long park day, the short walk is very welcomed. We're going to continue our tour at Center Court, where tennis is served up with a fun twist. The staircases are giant Spalding tennis ball cans, and towering referee chairs anchor the middle of each building. On one side of the net, Donald Duck is ready in full tennis stance, expecting a proper serve. But when he looks across the court, he's met with pure chaos. His nephews have hijacked the game. Louie's pitching, Huey's at bat, and Dewey's catching. Spoiler alert, none of them brought a tennis racket. Now this is Hoops Hotel, the ultimate slam dunk for basketball fans. You'll spot giant referee whistles at the center of each building and oversized megaphones housing the staircases on either end. The whole area feels like a spirited basketball court, with bold orange basketballs decorating the landscape and sports energy bouncing all around. It's the perfect stay if you're ready to bring your A game, or at least pretend like you played one. And for the last of the buildings in this tour, this is Surf's Up, with towering surfboards, giant lifeguard stands as staircases, and a massive shark fin cutting through the center. It feels like you've stepped onto a seaside boardwalk. Even the walkway is designed like a pier, and right in the middle is the Surfboard Bay Pool, the largest pool at All-Star Sports, perfect for cooling off after a day of theme park adventures. And last but not least in our tour, right at the heart of the All-Star Sports stands Mickey, arms wide, smile ready like he's been waiting just for you. With flags flying high in that classic Disney charm, it's the perfect reminder that no matter how old you are, the magic always starts with Mickey.